Good Thursday morning, ladies and gentlemen. Fired up.
Oh, it's not Friday yet.
Thursday morning.
I know, but it's not Friday yet.
Oh, it's Thirsty Thursday, and I'm wearing a collared shirt.
That means you mean business.
I mean business today, or it means that we're at the end of our laundry run, and I have nothing left to wear.
Yes, because I've never seen this shirt on you before.
Yeah, I figured I'd throw a little collared shirt on today. You know, back in the day, Lisa, I used to pop my collar.
You should do it for the rest of this. Yep, there you go.
Do you know that? I used to get the Hollisters and the Abercrombies.
Jersey Rich.
Jersey Shore. Hey, by the way, it is Jersey Day.
And Quentin's with me. He said Friday. Crap, it's Thursday.
Quentin, the man from VA, Old Dominion Services, probably busy as hell down there, like all of us. Good to have you here with us, Quentin. I'm not gonna keep this collar popped. I feel like an idiot. I got.
You wouldn't have felt like an idiot.
No, I wouldn't have. 10 years ago, it would have been all good. So people are walking around outside. Every time I go live, people are walking around outside.
Someone gonna steal our air conditioner?
Yeah, we just put up a new little wall AC thing in here, and it's hanging off the building. And I'm a little worried someone might say, "Hey, that looks good. I'm going to take it." I'm going to have to secure it with a cage. Welcome to Jersey. Listen, we're fired up. We're fired up as usual. A lot of things happening in the industry. Of course, the summer is upon us, and it's hot. And I got to continue to give a shout out to the men and women in the trenches, the technicians, on the roofs, in the hot kitchens, on the floor with these fryers. It's not as glamorous as it sounds, ladies and gentlemen, but the rewards are very, very different than many career choices you might have. So that's why we're always excited promoting the trade in the food equipment world. We're helping people. We're helping people. And we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about people today. We're going to talk about expectations again. And we're going to talk about being honest to your team, being good to people, giving. And so, but before I do that, again, shout out to the men and women in the trenches, the food equipment service technicians, HVAC, refrigeration, all the plumbers, electricians, everybody out there keeping people living civilized.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated.
I'm not sure what this means. LFG?
Let's
get fired up.
let's
Oh
yeah.
I
had Keith, I had to tell the Gen, what are you?
I'm a millennial, come on.
Millennial. Had to tell this kid here what that means. She should be telling me what these acronyms mean.
I didn't know that acronym. That one I didn't know.
God bless America. Man, so listen, fired up. What are we talking about? We're talking about being honest to our teams. You know, I like to be as honest as I can when I come on these fired up lives and any of our content. I like to be as honest as possible. And
Oops.
What?
I'm clicking too many banners.
We're having some problems in the production room, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm trigger happy right now.
So, well, listen, fired up. Our team, just be honest. And again, like I said, I like to be as honest as possible with everyone. And I see things out here, you know, and I see Aaron Irvin is talking about technicians in the food equipment group. Shout out to my man, Aaron. And a lot of people jumping in and talking about, you know, how hard it is out here, you know, with all the work, the supply and the demand, and we just don't have new people coming in. These new young kids aren't coming in. And how do we get that? How do we get there? You know, and I look at the nature of the business right now, where there's a lot of technicians, you know, and listen, technicians know their worth. They know their worth. And a lot of these guys write their own tickets, and that's just the way it goes because they know how important their jobs are. And, you know, it's hard to fault anybody for looking to get more. Am I wrong, Lisa? It's hard to fault anybody for looking to get more for either themselves and for their families.
Absolutely.
But here's what I dislike about this whole thing. When you have technicians out there and maybe they go visit another company, you know, unknowingly to us, of course, and they're out there. Who's that?
The gentleman.
Oh, George's here?
Yes.
Cool. So what I dislike is when they're going out there and these other companies are selling these dreams and they're being dishonest. Now, I know for us here at Malachi, I've been in this building here with my dad since 1995. I've listened to him. I've learned from him. I've heard countless different scenarios and stories. I've been part of them through my own journey here, running service and running operations and hiring and bringing people in. You cannot lie to people. As a technician here at Malachi, I'm never going to tell you you're not going to go somewhere. You might have to go to New York City for a call. You might have to go to Pennsylvania for a call. You might have to go all the way down to the bottom of the state in Wildwood for a call. I don't know. Because we go where the customer needs us. And to blatantly tell someone, oh, we're going to keep you right here in this area, and we're going to do this for you, and we're going to do that for you, and then they don't deliver. And I'm bringing this up because I know people come back here after they've been sold this dream, and they go, damn, the grass wasn't greener. So keeping it honest with your team. I'm super fired up about that. We have a lot of people that are dedicated here. There's hardly any turnover for the people that come through these doors. And the ones that leave, good luck, Godspeed, wish you well. But the majority of people that plant their feet here stay here because we give what we tell them we're going to give. Our word is our bond. Okay, old school. And that means something. That's never going out of style. That's never going to change. And when we have dedicated team members here, and I would love to bring this up, and I don't know if she's watching because she's probably busy up there right now, but Geraldine here, who runs service, she's running that board, and she's talking with the techs, and she's talking with the customers, and she's talking with the dealers and the reps and the manufacturers and anyone else who decides they want to call. It's hard. And, we don't often get those phone calls of compliments. And, well, yesterday, kudos to her because she got those calls. And I've been telling her for years to get out of your own head because she cares so much. And, you take things personal. When you take things personal, you take them home. And when you take them home, you can't sleep at night. And I've been there and I've done that. And I feel like I've gotten better at it, but they're still nice. I run the tapes, as my father would say. You got to turn the tapes off, kid. Stop running the tapes. You can't fix your problems at midnight.
That's very difficult.
Of course it's difficult. Oh, man.
I have an issue with that as well.
Yeah, it's tough because you know what it is when you're going through life and you care so much about the things you're doing and you're excited. There's excitement that you're thinking about. You're thinking about what's next, what's to come, what do we got to tackle tomorrow. And then these new ideas might run into your head. Like, oh, that's a good idea. I want to run on this one tomorrow. I want to do all these different things. They keep you up. But Geraldine got some nice kudos yesterday from two of our biggest customers. And I told her, listen, I'm proud of you. You are better than you think you are. Yeah, I think we all are better than we think we are. We're our own worst critics every day, probably, I would say. So I know I'm my own worst critic. I never think I'm doing enough or doing good enough, or I never think this. So being honest with your team. I love being able to sit down with our guys, with our gals here, with everybody, and just being honest. Listen, here's what's going on, and sometimes it's tough because you got to address things that are confrontational. Maybe they're hard conversations, but there's no way to move forward if we're not being truthful. So I encourage us in the meetings here when we have our quarterlies and we have different sit downs. Don't hold it back. So you're not going to tell the boss. Tell the boss. I'm a regular dude. I'm a regular guy. I want to make it better here. I want to make your life easier. I want to make the jobs as easy as I can. If it's getting you a tool, whatever it might be, I want to make it better. I want this place to be the place that people are knocking on this door to work here because this is the place to be. That's where we're working towards. That's the culture we're building. And I know it's not easy. I talked about this, building this culture. It's not easy for me to have everyone feeling the love every day, especially when everybody's on their own island in their vans, driving all over the state. You get far away from this building, the business, the calls, the people. It's like you start running your own tapes as a technician, probably in that van. Even if you're in sales, you're out there on the road, you're running tapes. You're wondering, is the company doing okay? Are we doing this? Are we doing that? So it's really important to keep bringing people in and keep talking to people and being honest with them. and setting expectations. You know, we can only do so much as a company, and I know that. I can't overextend things.
Cool.
Check out that background. Check that out. We can't overextend ourselves. You know, we have at the end of the day, my job is to make sure that the company stays healthy and strong. It's not just about one person or two people. It's about the company at large. It's about the 30 employees here. As we grow, it'll be about the 35, the 40, the 50, because we're going to keep growing. And it's about managing the expectations. And one of my inside, I want to give so much. And I know there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there and a lot of businessmen and women that are running things. They want to give so much. That's part of entrepreneurship. If you ask me, at least all the time. Sometimes she even says to me, "What are you doing like this?" I'm like, because I feel like this business is a gift. It's a gift. My father passed it down. You know, we worked very hard to get to where I am, to know what I know, and to be this guy. It took me 20 years to be this person. It's a long time, and this is a gift. I get to help people. I get to give people opportunities. I get to help people. We cannot take that for granted as business owners. Josh just popped up with something. Let's see what it is. Josh Zolan, ladies and gentlemen.
How do you encourage people to come to you openly, being that you're the leader of the company? I find it's extremely hard for people, no matter how encouraging and understanding I am. Thoughts?
Josh, you're right, and we are the same person, by the way, because these are the things that we deal with, and we think about, and we try to understand, you know, our employees, our team. So when you're the leader of the company, it is extremely hard, no matter what. Yes, encouraging and understanding. My thoughts on that. My thoughts are that this is the long-term play. So I definitely have some employees here that are 100% pick up the phone and call me. 2 or 3 tops. Everybody else, no. I got to bring them in. I got to pull things out of them. I got to lead them to what, you know, through the conversation to get out of them what they really want to say. But I think this is really about staying in touch with them as much as we can. So what I started to do, and not just for me, so you want to have leadership around you. Our operations manager here is making monthly phone calls, checking in, just saying, hey, how's everything on the road? How's your van running? Tablets, smartphones, everything's good. GPS is working good. You got the tools you need. You need more shirts, pants, boots. What's going on? Tell us your thoughts. How's the customers treating you? All these things, not just coming from me. Because oftentimes, like we say, it's hard as the head, the top. They don't want to say anything to you, but they'll say it to her. They're real comfortable saying it to her. So I put that in place this year, and that's been going down monthly phone call, 2 to 3 minutes, gets it done. I'm bringing guys in one by one right now. What we've done is we've compiled the entire health, wealth, life, fun, everything that goes into what the employment package here at Maliki is. Shows you the exact number of what your employment package costs, and we're sitting down and we're actually showing that. So yeah, now Janine's interrupting me and throwing me off my entire game here. She's throwing me off my entire game. I have no idea what I'm saying now. No, I know. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
No, I was going to bring up just as an exercise for everybody, not just business people or employees and things like that. Everyone should create a pie chart of what fulfills them or brings them to their 100%, and then kind of create another pie chart that shows the reality. So you have your dream pie chart of how you like to spend your time or efforts, and then you have your reality one, your real one.
Yeah.
And kind of see how you can make changes to bring them both closer together.
It's a great idea. That's a great idea. I mean, yeah. I mean, you want to find what your main happiness, you know, that circle looks like for happiness for you, from health to wealth to whatever it is. Super important. But yeah, Josh, it is very hard for any employee, I think, to come to me at this point. I hate this. Have I become my father? I guess I have, in the sense that nobody wants to talk to me anymore, like they used to. But that comes with the territory, and it's one of those things I think we never fully understand or figure out. It's one of those, 10 years, 20 years, 30, we're going to keep doing what we do. We're going to keep figuring out new ways. We're going to keep talking to the people. Just staying. No matter what we do, even with upstairs, and I'm hearing it more and I'm getting excited for it. Communication. That's like the number one thing of relationships. It doesn't matter if you're in your marriage, in the business, it's communication. We have to be more in touch with the people. We can't let weeks and months go by without letting them know we're there. There's different tools and technology that allow us to do that today. And I have, through my text community, you see that text number going down the bottom? Okay. That's not just for Fed Nation and the people that want to know what's going on in the Rich Malachi and Fed Nation community. It's also for internal. I actually use that number for the entire company, and I send them text messages throughout the week, mainly to the techs that are out there, because these people see me every day. They don't want to get texts from me, but mainly to the technicians, and I'm sending them different encouraging things and letting them know what's going on. Just ask them all what's their favorite restaurant they want a $50 gift card to. They all got back to me. Someone said Olive Garden, which is pretty good. I haven't had Olive Garden in so long.
I have my thoughts.
I don't know. This, is it real Italian? I don't know. That's a debate for another day. But listen, I'm going to tell you right now, not to get off track, but when I was a kid, Olive Garden, breadsticks and salad all day. I used to love it. So just doing little things to let people know you care. And again, it doesn't have to be monetary. It could just be calling the guys at the end of every day. Maybe make it your business as a leader to call your guys at the end of every day. You don't got to call them all. Do a couple every day, maybe.
Can I make a suggestion?
Make a suggestion.
Leaders could send every Monday an inspirational gift or an inspirational picture that they can send every Monday.
Yeah.
Or at the end of the day on a Friday, send your community or your text a gift or something to just describe that week. And I think that would be, everyone would start a conversation and be like, man, that's how I felt this week, or something like that. Yeah,
it's all about, it's the communication thing. It's the interaction. It's the keeping the people together strong. And knowing that they have a place with people that are willing to listen. Whether they know it or not, I'm going to get to the point where they do know it, but whether they know it or not, my door's open. There's nothing we can't figure out. Now, listen, if you're coming to me with, I can't, I'm not going to say I have a solution for everything, but you got a guy here that's willing to listen and help if I can. Maybe you just need it. Maybe you just need someone to listen. That the door's open. For years, I have people in my office sitting down telling me all the things going on in their life, and they just wanted someone to talk to. Be that person. We say, oh, well, just, over the years, you would see like, oh, we're a company, we're a business. We don't get involved in that. Well, maybe that's the way you operate. I think in 2020 and 2021, this decade, businesses need to be more. We need to be more. We need to be a place of safety and solace. We need to be a place that's caring to people's feelings and mental health. And giving the benefits that we give. Making sure that these people know. We've had people here. Through our insurance, you can go sit down and talk with someone. We have that. You have that capability here with our insurance, and it's not going to cost you much, if not anything. There's at least $10. $10 here with our insurance to go sit down and talk to someone. We have different. There's different outlets here, because in this world, it can be very overwhelming. There's so many things happening so fast now. This is not the world I grew up in. We didn't grow up in this fake, crazy, fast-paced, technologically advanced world. It was slow. We were playing outside. We were playing manhunt. We were doing different things. Now everything's technology, fast-paced. We're all connected. We're all stuck to this every day. And business is family, Quentin. It is. And people, could say whatever you want. Oh yeah, business, family, business. Yeah. Believe what you want. In my heart, here, this is a family business, and the people here do matter. And when you are a part of this team, you're going to feel it. I'm going to make sure you feel it. And again, I feel like we have an obligation as business owners and leaders to be a place that when someone has your back, and that person is this company or the company that you run. It's important. So manage these expectations of your employees. Be honest with them. Maybe you can't give them everything right now, but I know I'm working towards bigger things. There's things I want to do that I know I can't right now. We're working towards it. We're building towards it. That's the whole point. We're constantly going ahead every single day. I don't care if it's an inch forward. We're moving forward every single friggin' day. That's what we got to do. And we're in an industry that's in high demand right now. Food equipment. I was talking to another rep, and he's telling me equipment sales are starting to pour through his desk. He's getting overwhelmed. I love that. That means there's going to be more equipment in that field for us to get out there and install and service. And believe me, there's no shortage of calls here. I've talked about it this week. We are busy. We are overwhelmed. We had to put some stuff out on LinkedIn and Facebook to let our customers and people know. Please be patient. Please be patient. We're working our hardest to get to you. These are technicians, not magicians. These are human beings. They can only move as fast as they can move. They're getting these jobs done in a timely fashion, and sometimes things happen and it slows us down. I mean, that's just the nature of the beast. It's never going to change. And we're gonna and Aaron, to talk to your point again back in the Fed group about schools and curriculum. Excuse me, and getting people coffee and getting people younger involved. Fed Nation, we talk about Gold Collar and what Gold Collar is going to be. Gold Collar University. I don't want to divulge too much because until I have the groundwork laid and we have it ready to launch, I don't want to give too much away, but we're working on some things for Gold Collar University. That's going to be with your Fed membership, and you're going to have some real interesting things that you'll be able to share with your team. But way past that, when I sat with Gary Vee on the Ask Gary Vee show a couple of years ago now, I was talking about the woes and the issues that we have finding new blood, and his answer was, build a school. You build it. You build a school. That's what I would do. I would start a school.
I already said it on the previous live. I'm trying to start even younger.
Yeah.
I'm trying to do preschool.
Well, yeah, and this is where we're headed here with Fed. So, Fed Nation, the Fed Group, Fed Media, we are a marketing company at heart. That's what we do. We market, and we are going to bring events to you, of course, masterminds, all different things. But we're a marketing company, and we're marketing the industry for the greater good. And there's going to be a lot of things that come to fruition here. And I'd love to have service companies across the country be part of it. I'd love to have manufacturers across the country be a part of it, because it can't be done without all of you. Okay, I can't sit here and say I'm going to do this, and this is me and Lisa sitting here in a room. It's got to be collective. And we're going to definitely reach out. We have a lot of balls in the air.
We do.
We have a lot.
We only have 2 hands to juggle them all too.
So there's a lot to do, but thinking about Gold Collar University and what a school would look like across the country and how we get curriculum and how we do this stuff, it's in the works. Going to be talking with some technical schools. Going to be doing some different things. I know this is an uphill battle. I know this might take me my lifetime. It's okay.
All right.
We got time. So, we'll definitely maybe put together some kind of a Zoom or powwow with some of the people that are interested in being part of this school, I guess we'll say. I mean, that's I think that's a fired up for a Thursday, Lisa.
I think so.
And listen, I see you guys and gals out there. I see you. You're working. The world is back, and let's just hope we don't go backwards. Hopefully everything keeps moving forward. No more of these lockdowns. We need to keep moving. We need to get back to business. Too many people lost to their livelihoods. We need to get back and get back to the life that's going to be good for everybody. I want to see everyone succeed, and if I could ever be of any assistance in any way, I don't know what that looks like, always reach out. We're here all day, every day, and that's a wrap, Lisa.
All right.
So without further ado, stay fired up. FedCon, the new website's coming soon. We're working on sponsorship stuff right here, and sponsorships coming, ticket sales will be released, early birds, and very fired up for this conference and the sponsorships and starting to get these things together. It's Jersey Day. Stay fired up. Be good to each other. And I'll see you on Friday.